friend, this is Mai with Creative Vibes, and today I want to talk about the difference between a musician, a music teacher, and a music therapist. I've been asked this question pretty frequently throughout my career, and sometimes it can be difficult for an onlooker to see what the difference is. The beauty of music is that it is inherently therapeutic, even without intentionally setting goals. However, a music therapist can maximize all the benefits music provides. I've been in each of these roles at some point in my life, and in my opinion, the biggest difference between all of them is the purpose and the intention behind the music. So, let's just get right into it. A professional musician is extremely proficient in the technical and expressive aspects of music. They are entertainers and performers, and they have extensive training in the art. However, they are not trained in the therapeutic uses of music, which means that they may not be able to utilize their repertoire to address goals outside of their own performance. They are also not trained in noticing or responding to the psychological aspects of each client. The purpose of playing music for the musician is to interpret the music to the best of their ability and to encourage an emotional response in the audience. Next, as the title suggests, the purpose of a music teacher is to teach music. This encompasses note reading, sheet music, rhythm, musicality, how to play certain instruments, and so on. The goals of a music teacher would be to teach a certain skill related to music. And of course, this is definitely useful to the student in other aspects of their lives. The main purpose of learning these skills is to enhance their musical knowledge. Now, for music therapists, we have formal training in both music and in psychology, which means that we are able to identify and respond to different psychological conditions using music experiences. We go through rigorous training, including fieldwork and a clinical internship, and you cannot practice as a music therapist until you take the board exam, after which you earn the title MTBC, Music Therapist Board Certified. A music therapist chooses music purposefully, with the intention to work on certain goal areas, such as physical, emotional, social, communication, cognitive, and spiritual. We utilize all aspects of music, whether it's creating, listening, discussing, or engaging, and we're constantly reassessing throughout the session to ensure that the goals we've set are being met, and we have the training to redirect and change direction if need be. So here's an example of how I've personally fulfilled each role in a senior home setting. As a volunteer musician, I've traveled to senior homes to perform concerts, and I would typically perform repertoire I was working on. This was during a time when I was pursuing a degree in clarinet performance. And so I chose music that I knew I could perform well, or repertoire that I wanted a chance to practice in front of a smaller audience. As a music teacher, I taught private piano lessons to a woman living in an assisted living center. My main purpose was to make sure she was learning and practicing the repertoire I assigned to her, but there were definitely added benefits like working on fine motor skills, attention span, auditory processing, hand-eye coordination, and things like that. Now, as a music therapist, I've had the opportunity to lead several groups in assisted living homes and memory care units. I always begin every contract with a trial group or an assessment, where I can gauge the personalities, the dynamics, and the music tastes of the clients I'll be working with. This allows me to formulate some goals and objectives for our future sessions. Based off this information, I'll choose music and music experiences that I feel best suit our goals and will be most engaging for the clients involved. Most importantly, I make sure that the repertoire that I choose, even if I come in with a plan, I'm always willing to be flexible and attend to in-the-moment needs for each of the clients involved. I hope that helps clear up the difference between a musician, a music teacher, and a music therapist. Feel free to drop any other questions you have in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye!